Good morning. Finishing my walk, and there's a truth that I want to share with you guys today because there's so many times in my weight loss journey, in my spiritual practice, in my business, that I feel like, yeah, I'm doing the things. And as my parents are leaving today, and I'm feeling super vulnerable and emotional because it's 2 years since I saw them. I just spent 3 weeks with them, and now they're leaving. Um, I want to go for Passover to see them this year. And all of a sudden, you have this desire. You want to lose weight. You want to have a more spiritually engaged Shabbos. I really want to see my parents Passover, and I want to buy the tickets feeling um, like no big deal. I'm so excited to see them. I'm so excited to give my kids this experience. We have 2 bar mitzvahs in America over that 3-week period, and we get to see all of the family we haven't seen now in 2 years. And I get emotional just thinking about what it would mean to me to do that. And this is the thing. You might feel that way about your weight loss journey. You might be feeling that way about the way you wish Shabbat was. You just wish every week that Shabbat was something that you looked forward to and spiritually uplifted you and set the course for abundance and amazingness and joy and relationship and community all week long. It isn't just this one and done, weird break in your week. It's fueling your week and nourishing your week. Maybe you want those things. Maybe you want to live at your ideal weight and feel energized and free in your body. Whatever it is that you want so deeply that you feel vulnerable and emotional about it, well, you might start doing the action. If you're following me, hopefully you know the power of action. Start getting up and taking a walk in the morning, right? If your goal is to lose weight, start drinking 4 liters of water a day. Start moving. Start making more vegetables, like just simple stuff. And you're going to start seeing results. And then you're going to be like, but I'm not seeing consistent results. And I'm drinking some water, and I'm getting outside. Why aren't I seeing results? Or I'm going to be like, I'm showing up to work. I'm earning some money. How come I'm not excited and feeling free to buy those tickets to America for Passover to have that emotional experience I desire yet? How come I'm not there yet if I'm doing some of the stuff? I'm really being intentional about what emotions I want to feel on Shabbos. How come my Shabbases are still not feeling abundant and amazing? Anything that you want to go after, you're doing the first step. You're starting to take those small actions, and you're not really getting the results that you want. And if you've had this experience, leave a heart and a comment. And if you really want to share this and you know this would be valuable, like this video, share this video on your page so it can help somebody else today. Okay? Because this is important stuff. This is what we talk about in Thrive at our Fit Club, where we're drinking the water and eating the vegetables and doing the workout. And this is what we're doing because if we don't fix the problems in our head, in our mindset, and we don't learn these strategies and tools, then everything is always a pipe dream. Yeah, I eat healthy. Yeah, I move my body, but no, I certainly don't have the ideal weight that I want. I certainly don't have the body that I want. I'm not going to Passover in America. I'm not going to have the business. I'm not going to have what I want because it's always too far away. But that's BS, complete BS, because I really want to share with you why we don't yet have what we want once we figure out what we want. Because figuring out what you want is actually a really important first step. If you're watching this video, you know you have something in mind, something on your heart that you want. So how are we going to get it? You have to realize every time you're thinking about what you want, how good you're going to feel when you have it. I'll give you the example of what I was thinking about today. My parents are leaving, and I'm so sad, and I'm feeling so emotional today. And it's just breaking my heart that I'm not going to see them again until I don't know when. And so I said, so choose when. I want to see them Passover. I want to fly there with my whole family and feel amazing about it. And the first thing that might come up is, well, you're renovating, well, this, well, how much money would that take? I don't know. And then if you had that much money, that would you'd spend it on. Maybe it's weight loss for you. You know, the Chagim are coming, and August has been a shitstorm. And I really want to be in a body going into these holidays that feels healthy and feels vital and feels lighter. And God, I can see this year is not a post-corona utopia that they promised. This year is going to be hard. It's going to be this weird middle ground, still full of uncertainty, and not even the clarity of everyone's locked down and we're in a crisis. It's like this weird post-apocalyptic thing, and I'm going to need energy. And God, I would feel so much better if I was at my ideal weight, and just weight was not on the menu, and emotional eating was just something I wasn't doing anymore, and not everything ended up in a pint of Ben and Jerry's. Like, God, that would be amazing. I would feel so good. So every time you're thinking about all the things you don't want, and you're not thinking about how good you're going to feel. Wow, if I got up every day and I had that time for myself, that would feel amazing. So what's happening? Intentionally, you might be at the place where you're manifesting. Manifesting is when we really get in the emotional state attuned to what we want. So if you really want to lose weight, like when I was in weight loss mode, and now anytime I notice the scale not going in a direction I want, it's a great cue to know I'm not doing this right now, and this is what you need to do. I get myself right back in the state is to be in alignment with what I want. So if I want to be somebody who lives in my ideal weight, my emotions have to be in alignment with that. When I'm upset, I take a walk, I take a bath, I call a friend, I drink some water, I watch something inspiring, I watch something funny and stupid, I read a romance novel, I drink tea. I'm in alignment with the life I want. I'm in alignment with how I handle emotions. I'm in alignment with how I talk about myself. I'm in alignment with how I think about myself. I'm in alignment. And that's the power of manifestation. When people talk about, I want to manifest something, it's not like magic dust. It's really getting clear on what you want. I want to lose weight. This is who I want to be. This is how I want to behave. And then generating emotion around how freaking amazing that feels. When you're drinking the cup of tea, like, I wish I was having alcohol. You're like, no, oh my God, this tea is soothing my soul. Like, you're in alignment. It's the same thing with when we're not getting results. It means we're not in alignment. We're saying, gosh, I really would love to feel better in my body by Rosh Hashanah. Gosh, you know what? Rosh Hashanah, the Shabbat of Shabbatot, Yom Kippur, they're coming up, and I really want to feel spiritually connected again. Like, over this pandemic and the summer, like August, it just broke me, and I need to spiritually connect again. Maybe like me, you're missing your family today, and I want to go to Passover, and so I need to pick a number of how much I'll need to earn, and Tommy will need to earn for us to be able to do that. I need to talk to him and make sure he's on board with the idea already done. I need to make sure we have somewhere to stay. I need to plan as if it's happening. And then I need to be in 100% alignment in my emotions and in my expectations and in my behavior, because if I don't show up to work and I don't invite new clients and I don't invite people to my Shabbat by Design program, then I'm not in alignment with making the money to be with my family and to do it in a way that I feel free about. Not that I feel like, oh my God, we're going to put on a credit card debt. Like, really feel 100% with. And that's what I want for you, to take this invitation from my heart, because when I woke up this morning, that's all I wanted, and I knew that part of what I want is getting up at 5 and listening to a workshop on how to be a better coach every single morning at 5 a.m. while I take my walk. That's my action. That's you drinking your water and eating your vegetables to get the thing that you want. But your thoughts matter, because here's why. Even when we're taking action, sometimes we're not manifesting what we want. We're not really in alignment. What does that mean? It means we're telling ourselves all the right things. We're training our mind. But what we're not doing is paying attention to our unconscious thoughts. Because right now, all I want is to have tickets purchased already, to know exactly what day I'm going to see them next because they're leaving. And I didn't see them for 2 years. I haven't seen my siblings in like 2-3 years. Some of them, I have nephews and nieces I haven't ever met. And it's painful. So I want to have a date and I want to know. And so that pain, that fear, that what if I won't make it happen, is sending out unconscious vibrations into the world that are going to stop it from happening. No matter how much mindset work I do, no matter how much work I do, no matter how many clients I see, if I keep sending out unconscious thoughts that, well, it's not really going to happen, then some emergency will happen that will take all that money. I won't buy the tickets. I'll spend it on my daughter's bat mitzvah. I'll spend it on the renovation. It doesn't matter how much I earn. It will never be enough to buy those tickets. No matter how many vegetables you eat, if you are not really getting rid of the uncertainty that you will be at your goal weight, there's always going to be August. There's always going to be, well, it's my mom's apple cake on Rosh Hashanah. You know, how can I not have 3 pieces and take one home? You know, it's Yom Kippur. So, of course, we always have ice cream, like at the before fast meal and then the after fast meal. And everybody overeats before the fast. This is Suda Maseket. Like, whatever. That's part of, you're always going to have these reasons why you say that you're doing everything you want to do to get to what you want, but there are these other vibrations you're putting out in the world, and so the thing you want isn't really manifesting the way you want it to. So how am I going to clear these blocks around going to America the same way I had to clear blocks around my weight loss, the same way I have to clear blocks to decide to share this incredible Shabbat by Design course that I created and all of these things? The key is, number one, awareness. Step one, awareness. Becoming aware, oh, this is a thing. If I'm not seeing the results I want at the speed I want, like, this is why. Because for every thought I have, I'm ready to lose weight, I'm ready to live at my ideal weight, I love vegetables, I love water, I love fitness, I want to be fit, I want to be healthy, I want to feel endless energy. At the same time, you're thinking, God, but I never really want to order a burger without a bun in my life, like, ever. And, you know, if I don't have a piece of cake this big at every birthday party, like, God, I'm going to be deprived. And every one of those thoughts is sending out a signal that's stopping the manifestation of what you want. So how are we going to unblock those thoughts? How are you going to unblock yours? How am I going to unblock mine around having the money to do what I really, really, really am dying to do for seeing my parents and seeing my family in a more concrete way? So number one is to really get clear on what those limiting beliefs are and the awareness of those thoughts. Number two is every time you have one of those thoughts, to input compassion and love instead of fear. Not like, shit, I just had a negative thought. Okay, I've bloated for the day. I'll put on 2 pounds today. Okay, I had negative thoughts. No way I'm going to make it to America. That's it. It's not happening. I had a negative thought. No. With compassion, with love, from a place of love, like, oh, you're worried about the tickets? You're worried you're not going to spend the money on the tickets? Okay, sweetie, it's okay. You can have the bat mitzvah this year. You can have the renovation. You can also have the ticket. I got you. It's okay. Give yourself like a little pet. You're like, I see you. It's okay. And then what you're doing is you're taking that, you're doing tshuva. It's Rosh Hashanah. We're talking about tshuva. We're returning ourselves with love to the place of certainty that I'm going to take action on what I want. I'm going to drink the water and eat the vegetables if I want to lose weight. If I want to feel more fit in my body, I'm going to choose a real exercise program. I'm not going to go to random class. I'm not going to have random videos on YouTube. I'm going to have a course. I'm going to go to a class. I'm going to get a personal trainer who's going to design me a program. I'm going to do something very concrete to get what I want. I want to go to America to spend time with the family that I haven't seen in so long. I'm really going to decide how much money that is, how much money I need to make. Start putting money aside from today, every single week, to know that we're going to be there. Just to go to my sister-in-law's first bar mitzvah, to that's it right after Pesach, and see my parents on Pesach, and my first cousin's having her first bar mitzvah. She's a neighbor of my parents on Pesach, and I want to be there. And I want to be there knowing I could afford the tickets and not be worried about buying them gifts or getting the kids clothes that's appropriate for all these events. Like, I want to be there, as we say in Hebrew, b'shefa, in abundance. I'm going to daven for that on Rosh Hashanah. But I can only do that if I'm in faith with God, if I have emunah, if I have bitachon, if I have faith and certainty that God can freaking flip the Red Sea and take us out of Egypt and bring us to Israel and have us do all the amazing things He can do. He can handle this. He can manifest this for me if I just believe. So take action, believe, and when you have those absolute thoughts, you'll have like, shit, I can't do this, or I don't know that I want to be the person who takes sips of wine and enjoys every single bite of her food. Like, I'm kind of too busy for that. Look at that thought and be like, oh, sweetie, but this, focus on the emotions of how much you want what you want, how good it's going to feel to be there, not how happy you are to get out of the bad thing, but like, really, oh my God, if I never had to worry about putting on clothes again, and I knew that everything I put on was going to feel and look amazing. Yes, sign me up. Yes, I want that. So any thought that's not in alignment with that, you're going to be like, oh, you forgot how good that's going to feel. Here, come back to me. I got you. It's okay. From a place of love. If you liked today's video, if you really got value here, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and let's create a movement between now and Rosh Hashanah, because then we're starting Sarasimei Tshuva. We're starting 10 days that are literally all about bringing our thoughts back to being in spiritual alignment with God, with everything that we want for this year. And come on, we know what are the top things that every single person wants. We want health, vibrant, nourished, physical health. We want parnasa. We want to know that we are abundant so we can stop worrying about money and start worrying about our life that matters and making a difference and creating an effect and a transformation in the world and our relationships. That we feel close, beautiful, loving, unconditional loving relationships with family and friends and community. And so those are the three things we all want. Don't wait till Sarasimei Tshuva to start bringing yourself back to love and in alignment with what you want. Do it today. And if you want to learn more about our health and fitness club, if you want to learn more about my Shabbat by Design course, if you want to know more about being high-level private coached by me, you know where to find me. DM me, ask me questions. We'll set up a discovery call. I'll go through the plan with you. But no matter what, take every single thing I said today and put it into practice. Get aware of the thoughts that are happening. Send love to them and do tshuva. Bring them back in alignment with the strong emotional clarity of how it's going to feel at your goal. And then allow and believe that God can absolutely make it happen faster than you ever thought possible. Have a great day.